Hey, what's up guys? In today's video we're going to be going over some very interesting PlayStation news, so if you haven't already, subscribe, and if you haven't enjoyed the video, drop it a like. So the first topic in the video has to do with a very good sales update for the PS5. So we're going to be reading from PlayStation Universe, where the headline reads, PS5 sales are up 316% compared to last February in the UK. When Jim Ryan announced that the manufacturing issues which had plagued PS5 stock in stores and online would now be a thing of the past in 2023, many were tentative to really believe him. 2 months into the year, however, all signs point to that really being the case, as console sales continue to skyrocket in comparison to last year, numbers that could only be attained if there were simply more PS5s on the shelves. Console sales for the month of February went up 316% in the UK alone compared to February 2022. GamesIndustry.biz also reports that overall for the year, the PS5 is already up 180% in the same time period last year. How long this kind of increase over last year continues will be the true test, and if we reach the end of the year without any stock issues, then it's probably safe to say Jim Ryan was right. And so yeah guys, this is obviously fantastic news when it comes to the sales of the PS5, because so far, through the first 2 months of the year, the PS5 is drastically selling a lot more units compared to the months of January and February last year. I don't remember the exact number back in January, but I'm pretty sure it was over 100% increase, and now, at least in just the UK alone for last month, the PS5 sales have shot up over 300%. So this is fantastic news for PlayStation overall. And yeah, I mean, at this rate, because Jim Ryan did confirm earlier this year that the stock shortage was officially over, and this is just further proof to that. And so yeah, if this continues for the rest of the year, I genuinely believe that the PS5 will sell more than 30 million consoles by the time 2023 is over. And so yeah guys, down below let me know your thoughts on the fact that the PS5 is continuously just shattering records and blowing the sales numbers out of the water, especially compared to the PS5 sales from last year. Moving on to the next topic in the video, we're going to be going over an update when it comes to the Resident Evil 4 Remake. Once again, reading from PlayStation Universe, the headline reads, Resident Evil 4 Remake developer wants to betray your expectations in the best possible way. Resident Evil 4 producer Yakiyoshi Hirobayashi has revealed the development team is aiming to betray your expectations in the best way possible while still capturing the original game's feel. Speaking with Play Magazine, Hirobayashi-san revealed that there was a lot of trial and error in balancing various aspects of the game, such as level design and enemy behavior. Quote, "We want the game to be simultaneously fresh yet familiar. Our aim is to betray your expectations in the best way possible, while of course respecting the feel of the original game. The controls are similar to those in the recent Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes, on top of which we have worked to reproduce the feeling of the original by assembling elements like level design and enemy behavior from scratch. It took a lot of trial and error to get the balance right, as was the case with the original game. While there are elements of moving through the game as a pair which differ from how you manage just controlling Leon and introduce a different kind of challenge, I think we have made it so that by having Ashley be a more convincing standalone character, players will come to enjoy these sections," unquote. And so yeah guys, my main takeaway from this is that it seems like there's going to be possibly some pretty big changes in the RE4 remake compared to the original RE4. To me, this is a brand new game because I never played the original Resident Evil 4, so even if there are going to be massive changes, I'm not going to know until like people that have played the original and when they compare it. From my point of view, as someone who's never played the original, I'm automatically going to be open to the changes, because they're saying that it's going to be, they want to betray our expectations but in the best possible way. So I'm hoping that's true. I don't really have any expectations for the game besides the fact that pretty much everyone that has played this game is saying that it's one of, if not the best game ever made. I hope that it's very good. I'm currently playing through the RE2 remake, and I'm really liking it a lot. This game is coming out in less than 3 weeks now, and I am very excited to check it out. And so yeah guys, down below let me know your thoughts on the fact that a developer for the Resident Evil 4 remake is coming out and saying that they are trying to betray our expectations for this game, but in the best possible way. Moving on to the next topic in the video, we have a major rumor to go over when it comes to Grand Theft Auto 6, so please take this with a massive grain of salt. Nothing has been officially confirmed. And so once again, reading from PlayStation Universe, the headline reads, rumor Grand Theft Auto 6 release targeting holiday 2024, reveal due this year. Rockstar Games is gearing Grand Theft Auto 6 up for a release in holiday 2024 and is expected to lift the wraps of its highly anticipated crime sequel this year. That's at least according to Rockstar insider Tez2, who is a prominent leaker when it comes to all things GTA. Speaking on the GTA forums, the insider that it's a given this year that GTA 6 will be revealed in 2023, although warned that the game's release could slip into early 2025. Quote, their aimed always changing not self and standalone deadline is holiday 2024, which has been pushed back multiple times the past few years. Unfortunately, it could slip into early 2025 as well. I personally see an announcement as a given this year. I don't think the upper management is in a position to delay further to holiday 2025/2026. Cutting more portions of the game to package into DLCs to release later on may be sustainable for management than delaying further, unquote. And so yeah guys, the first thing I want to talk about when it comes to this is that this rumor is apparently coming from a very prominent Grand Theft Auto leaker. This Tez2 person, I have no idea who this person is. I don't think I've ever covered any of their leaks or their rumors, but apparently they have a pretty good track record because they're very prominent. And so this person apparently went into a GTA forum and they gave all this information that, you know, which as of right now we have to obviously say it's a rumor because Rockstar hasn't came out and confirmed any of this. But yeah, this person is saying that they feel very confident that GTA 6 will be revealed in 2023. It's obviously not going to be releasing. You don't have to be an insider to know that. I mean, it's common sense. The game's not coming out this year. But this person's saying that the game will be revealed this year, so I'm guessing just like a trailer. And yeah, and assuming that happens, my biggest question is, when will it happen? And also, if it does happen this year, how? Is it going to be like Rockstar doing their own thing where they have like their own dedicated live stream for GTA 6? Could it show up at a PlayStation showcase? I mean, honestly, I have no idea. I mean, we do know because Jim Ryan said back in the showcase back in June of 2020 that PlayStation was continuing their partnership with GTA going forward. So I mean, we know that PlayStation will have the marketing rights for GTA 6. So if I had to bet money, I would say that when this gets revealed, if it's not going to be like Rockstar's own announcement, like a live stream or whatever, then it's probably going to be at a PlayStation showcase. And yeah, also this person is saying that as of right now, the current release window for GTA 6 is holiday 2024, so the end of next year, which I do find that believable, especially if the game gets revealed this year. But like a release like early next year, there's no way. I feel like the earliest would be like holiday 2024. But this person is also saying that the game could get delayed to early 2025. Now there is one thing that this person says towards the end, where when it comes to the DLCs for the game, that the upper management at Rockstar doesn't want to delay the game any further, like let's say the end of 2025 or 2026 or maybe even further. So they might be thinking about cutting content from the main game and just releasing that post-launch as DLC. Now, I don't really know how I feel about that. Let's just assume, like, okay, that's what's going to happen. They want to release the game in 2024, so they're going to cut content from the main game and then after launch just release it as DLC. It would all depend, you know, because what if the content they cut is like really important story stuff, and then they make it as DLC, but then you gotta pay for the DLC. If that were to happen, I would be very upset, just like most of you would be. Honestly, I wouldn't even really mind a delay, like another year delay, for us to get like the full package of GTA 6, because this is just a fact. Whether you're a PlayStation fan, Xbox, PC, whatever, I think we can all agree that GTA 6 is the most hyped and the most anticipated video game of all time, and nothing comes close. And even if this game comes out and it's like a masterpiece of a game, I still feel like it won't live up to everyone's expectations, because it seems like with this game, even perfection is not good enough, and part of that is on Rockstar themselves for taking so long. And so yeah guys, I mean, we have some very big rumors coming out for GTA 6. Now, like I said earlier, this is all rumors. We don't know anything officially yet. Hopefully this game does get revealed this year. And so yeah guys, down below let me know your thoughts on all these rumors coming out for Grand Theft Auto 6. Moving on to the next topic in the video, we're going to be going over a very interesting rumor when it comes to Marvel's Wolverine. So once again, reading from PlayStation Universe, the headline reads, "Rumor, Steve Blum is involved with Marvel's Wolverine on PS5." Insomniac Games looks to have hired prolific voice actor Steve Blum for Marvel's Wolverine on PS5, who, if you're not aware, has voiced the Clawed superhero multiple times in various animated series based on the character. While it's important to note that nothing has been confirmed, Blum posted a video on Instagram a few weeks ago which depicted the actor in motion capture gear on his face and body. Blum also spoke about a project he was involved in a while back in the video, and while he said it was a video game, he revealed that he signed an NDA so he can't talk about it. Elsewhere, Blum also spoke about Roger Craig Smith, another prolific voice actor who has starred in numerous video games. It's easy to assume that Blum was talking about Marvel's Wolverine given his connection to the character, but we'll have to wait and see. And so yeah guys, I mean, this voice actor has already played Wolverine in the past, apparently in some animated stuff, and I believe in the Marvel's Midnight Suns game that came out, I believe early this year or late last year. Apparently he voiced Wolverine in that game. So this Steve Blum guy, he's voiced Wolverine in the past, so it's not entirely shocking that he would be voicing Wolverine for Insomniac Games Wolverine. You know, now, I mean, I did see the video that he posted where he said he was motion capture and all that stuff because he had all the dots on his face, and he said he was working on a video game, but he couldn't say what game it was because he signed an NDA. So we don't have any idea. You know, the only real reason we can kind of speculate that he could be Wolverine is because, you know, apparently he is a very prolific voice actor and he's actually played as Wolverine before. So it wouldn't be shocking that, you know, he would be picked to be Wolverine yet again. And so yeah, I mean, I don't know if he is. I mean, I've heard his voice, he sounds actually pretty cool. So if he ends up being Wolverine in this game, I feel like Insomniac did a pretty good job in hiring him. And yeah, I mean, I just really want to see this game, like the gameplay, a new trailer, and hopefully we get that possibly sometime this year. And so yeah guys, down below let me know your thoughts on the fact that apparently there is a rumor that Insomniac Games might have hired Steve Blum to voice Wolverine. Moving on to the final topic in the video, we're going to be going over an update for Final Fantasy 16. So once again, reading from PlayStation Universe, the headline reads, "Final Fantasy 16 developer confirms the game isn't using Luminous or Unreal Engine." Speaking with SkillUp, the Final Fantasy 16 development team have confirmed that the highly anticipated RPG is not powered by the Luminous engine or Unreal Engine, but refused to divulge exactly what tech is powering the game. Quote, "I asked if this was running in the Luminous engine and Square said no. I asked if it was Unreal and they said no. I asked what it was and they refused to say," unquote. And so yeah guys, for some reason Square Enix is not saying what engine that they are using for Final Fantasy 16. I don't know what the reason for that is, but we do know two engines they're not using, and that is the Luminous engine, which is apparently what they used for Forspoken, which honestly, that's a sigh of relief because I don't think Forspoken looks good. Like, it doesn't look like a PS5 game to me. And also they confirmed that they are that they are also not using the Unreal Engine. So that leaves the question, what engine are they using? And we don't know. Now, this does get me to speculate, and this is why I wanted to talk about this, because is there a chance maybe that Square Enix is using a in-house Sony engine for this game? Because obviously this game is a PS5 exclusive for at least the first 6 months, and we know that Sony is helping out financially and also with engineers, and they're just like really helping out Square Enix for this game. So it wouldn't shock me at all if we learn that the engine they're using is some in-house engine that like Sony first-party developers use. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm just saying if that comes out where they confirm that, I wouldn't be shocked. And so yeah, guys, down below let me know your thoughts on the fact that Square Enix is not willing to come out and say what engine they're using for Final Fantasy 16. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it or found it informative, drop it a like, and hit the subscribe button by turning on the post notification bell so you don't miss my next upload. Until next time, guys, take care.